Hey everyone, String here. Today is Thursday, September the 14th, 2023, and my adventures have taken me to Clio, Alabama. And this is the old train depot, so we're going to do a little tour of this neat little building, see what it holds. Right here where I'm standing is where the train tracks used to come through. Of course, now it serves as an event center called the Function Junction, right there. So let's do a tour inside. So as we walk into the building over here, we see the train decor. And this is the main entrance, or the side entrance. And right here was the lobby of the train station. Now this building was built originally in 1890 something, and then it burned down whenever soot or ash from the steam engine of a train actually caught the roof on fire and the whole building burned down. So it was rebuilt in 1903. So this building is 120 years old, and so this whole building is the original. Now this is the bathroom area, but back when it was built in 1903, this was the main lobby. This is where you could buy tickets for the train. You have one window here, one window here, and you may be wondering why there are two doors here and two windows. Back in 1903, the whites would have their own window, and the African Americans would have their own window. So they could not buy from the same window. But thankfully times have changed. But back then that was the norm. So walking into here, this was the station master's office. This big office right here was where the station master sat. And since the train went by right outside these windows, then he could sit here, look at the train, make sure everything was being loaded, unloaded properly, and make sure that everything was going okay. And then as we get up here, this is the area where all the freight was unloaded. So we go in here, and this was the freight room. So over there, those doors right there, that leads to the loading ramp, or the old loading ramp, where the train would unload from the cars and it would be piled up into this room. And it was stored here, then a new train would come and it would be reloaded again. Of course, now this is it's a building where it's used for dances, recitals, weddings, events, things like that. But all this is the original. This is the original wood floor, the original wood walls. Everything here is original from 1903. Like I said, this is a town called Clio, Alabama. It is just to the south, I want to say southeast of Troy, Alabama, which is a little south of Montgomery. So we're on the lower third of Alabama today. And this is a little town that's just in the middle of nowhere that 120 years ago had a train running through, and this is the old train station, the old train depot. So just as reference, those are the two big loading doors that we just saw from the inside. So as the trains would come right here when the tracks were here, this is where they would unload and go into the storage area. But of course now it has a nice big area to eat outside. Go up here and check this out. So if you're in this area, this is the Function Junction, 3245 Louisville Street, call Reba. And then out here we have some picnic tables, fans, wind chimes, Nice area to enjoy a meal. And they're in the process of planting new grass out here as well. So, and then back around to the front of the building. So, thank y'all for joining me today.